welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the TGC Open is about to kick off. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's like the first day at school, isn't it? This player's now made it to the PGA Tour. What could possibly be going on through their mind?
They're just trying to not vomit when they're on the first tee, Luke.
Right.
Nobody's thinking about the money and the excitement and the major wins. And this is honest with you. You're literally so excited to hit that first tee shot. You really don't care where it goes, but you want it to be in play. But
right.
That's the only thing that you can.
Let's just get going.
That's the only thing that you can possibly comprehend is hitting that ball. That's the only thing you can. I dare any other player to say, well, this is the first of many unbelievable opportunities. Listen, we can talk about everything that they want to achieve or what their career was, but right now their one and only goal is getting that first tee shot in play somewhere.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the first. Going with the pitching wedge here. Good shot there.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And down she goes. He's currently tied for 10th. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Oh, a Shankopotamus has appeared out of nowhere.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Is that right? I think so. And he's safely on the green with that shot. John, do you have any info down there?
I am on the 6th hole now, guys. This is Kevin Kisner.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh. What a shot that was, making the difficult look very easy. Wow, that was handy holding out from there, and that will take him to 1 under. Let's return to live play now. Par putt coming up here. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for double bogey. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently at 2 over par. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Let's have a look at Sergio Garcia from earlier.
Oh, a little trickery, no doubt about it. An absolute beauty here.
Known as El Nino, he can be a firebrand, our Sergio Garcia, Rich. But geez, exciting to watch when he's on.
He's been so good for so long, Luke, that I never tire of watching him play the game. I think he plays it with a passion, unlike most players in the game right now. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. But overall, his body of work throughout his career has been simply amazing.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Uh-oh, shanked that one. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Ah, that one's heading out to the right. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, just missed. This one's for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
I'm down on the 7th hole, and this is Billy Horschel.
Oh, great shot. Hole's out for a birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 5th. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Yeah, that one will play. Just 10 feet to the cup here. That was a gallant attempt. This next putt is for bogey. And it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm down on the 13th, and this is Sergio Garcia setting up his next shot.
Oh, how good was that?
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
I don't know about you, Rich, and I know he has his faults, but I really like Sergio Garcia, especially when he's on.
He plays the game with such passion, and you know how much it means to him at any given time. Yes, he has had some temper issues in the past, but listen, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and I couldn't see him playing golf any other way.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Putting for eagle here. Oh, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Currently at +3 for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Going with the 5-wood. Well struck. Putting for birdie. That one's come up short. 16 feet to the cup. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? Bogey putt coming up here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
The dreaded shank. That sounds like a form of currency, doesn't it? It's not.
Might get caught up in the brush here. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Going with the 8-iron here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Outside chance here for the par. Let's take a look.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Yep, well holed for bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. No, that's not the shot they wanted. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened.
John, what's going on out there?
Down here on the 11th, guys. This is Billy Horschel's next one.
Big chance here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Was on a good line. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Going with the 6-iron here. Nicely done. 14 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. Can make this one. It's for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that's now 5 over for the round. Teeing off here at the 11th. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. And he needs this to save par. Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
I'm over on the final hole, and Sergio Garcia sets up his next shot.
Get in. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Going with the 7. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down here on the 14th, guys, this is Billy Horschel.
And back to the course with the live action. Lining up the birdie putt here. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Justin Thomas is our current leader. You've arrived at a par 5. Time to play from the bunker. Got some good distance on that one. Playing from around 150 yards here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
That's frustrating. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
Absolutely. In the bunker off the tee, getting that one, that is a Brucey bonus.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Oh my, that's a putrid lie. Can he get out of here?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. This is from miles away. A bit long on that one. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Good putt that. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 5-wood. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Putting for par. And that putt will end up short.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
And JT is currently our leader. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago. An absolute beauty by Billy Horschel. Watch this. This lie's not great. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And there it is. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
They're trailing heading into the short par 4. Do they take it on to the layup? How much do they trust their swing right now? We'll find out.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Second shot here on the 17th. And here we are with the third shot. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one is for bogey. And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. I'd be booking in for some lessons if I was swinging it like that. Where will this one end up? Getting ready to play their third. Oh, come on, sit. Oh, well played. This putt for a final score of 79. Steady on. 4 feet to the cup. And that will conclude his tournament to date. Well, Rich, an absolutely delightful day. Pleasure to share it with you and everyone watching at home.
Lovely being alongside you as well, Luke.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. This PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City. But we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
You're rude not to. Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
They are into some deep, deep rough here, fellas. Let's watch, see what they can do.
Oh my, right by the hole. Well, that's beautifully judged. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Starting the round at even par. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Well, this should affect the ball flight.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 4th hole, guys. Cooch is getting ready for his next shot.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. This is a par putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 3rd hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
Nicely done.
Going with the 7. This looks to be heading to the green. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. just didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next.
John, give us a small update.
Down here on the 4th hole, this is Cameron Champ.
Second shot here on the 4th. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. This one's tracking. Ooh. This is a bogey putt coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the hybrid. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Let's have a look at Billy Horschel. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, what a lovely putt to make. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. That's heading into the rough, I think. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Well, this one's right at the pin. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the sixth. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Now 5 strokes behind. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. That should find the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. And a quality shot, that.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Sitting at 1 over. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And there it goes from the sand. Let's return to live play now. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That wasn't your best effort, was it? It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Go in. And down she goes. The long-range bomb. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And that'll drop him down to even par now.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Oh, that was pure. Let's have a look at Billy Horschel getting ready to play their third. Oh, almost went in. That goes down for an eagle.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
Well, TPC Summerlin is in Las Vegas, Rich, so why not have a gamble here at 9 and go for the green in 2?
If you're not gambling here on the 9th, then shame on you. You should feast on birdies and eagles on this very reachable par 5. Even the shorter hitters can knock it on with no sweat whatsoever.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Even for the day. Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This one's for birdie. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
3 strokes down with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to have to come up with something sporty to get to the top of the leaderboard at day's end.
The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Looks like this one's contracted the dreaded hooks. Our coverage continues here at the 12th. Even for the day. Let's make a move. You're just outside the top 20. And back to the course with the live action. And out of the blue like Fu Manchu. Look at this player. Where do they come from?
Kind of coming out of nowhere. But that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Second shot here on the 11th. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Pretty good shot there.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Shame it didn't drop. You'll happily just go ahead and tap that in. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 15th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Sitting at 1 under. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well played, mate. Let's have a look at Billy Horschel, playing from around 110 yards out. This one's going right at the pin here. Are you kidding me? And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet.
Yeah, that's well judged. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Currently 1 under for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
That's in the sand. Well, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down here on the 15th, this is Matt Kuchar's next shot. And this putt is for eagle.
And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Atta boy, good shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Good stroke. Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. He's currently tied for 14th. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. This one might roll into the rough. He's in the bunker. Not sure how this one's lying. John?
They're deep down in there, guys. Do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. The 16th at TPC Sutherland is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Let's have a look at Billy Horschel from earlier. Here's a great shot from our player currently in 2nd.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
The 16th hole at TPC Sutherland is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. And there's a couple of low areas in greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. The 17th at TPC Sutherland is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
He has this putt to save his par. A bit long on that one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. It was on a good line. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard, now a 3-shot lead. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, this should find the short grass. Around 110 yards to go. Going with the pitching wedge here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt for a final score of 71. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Nice round. Well played. And Rich, even without the win, it's fair to say this is a big-time week for this player.
Listen, we're going to know this player's name for a long time. After that performance, didn't get the victory, but I tell you what, all eyes are going to be on this player going forward. What an attitude. What a finish. Love it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Southern Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth. And on course, we've got John McCarthy.
Good day, Luke. Happy to be here at Hickory Creek. And wow, talk about a first hole. Have you seen the landing area these players have to deal with? Pretty narrow out there, and there's bunkers flanking on either side. Can't wait to see what unfolds here today. It's going to be fun.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot into the first. Opting for the 6-iron. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Okay, steady now.
And they'll walk away with a par on this one.
Starting the round at even par. Time to tee off at the second.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Second shot on the second. Not bad. Getting ready to play their third. Lovely effort that. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. Well holed. Let's move on.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
I think this is right around 32 feet or so to the cup.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. You've arrived at a par 4. Not a bad line, this one. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. And choosing the 8-iron here. Wow, what a shot. Wow, what a shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole. Wonderfully played. Playing from 110 yards out. 3 behind our leader. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
And coming up well short.
8 feet to the cup. Well hold. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Down here on the 5th hole, guys. I'm taking a look at Cameron Champ's game. From here, 38 feet to the cup.
Well, I like the look of this. And he holds it. What a putt. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Par 3s are always fun. See if he can knock it close. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. That's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland. Sitting at 1 under the card, tied for 6th position. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Time to tee off at the 6th.
That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
Well, it's in the first cut, and it's deep down in there, guys. Let's see what happens.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Rich, this player is definitely not on the top of many people's favourites to win. How do you see them faring here today?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hi, guys. This is hole number 8, and we're looking at Cameron Champ at the moment.
That is a pure-looking draw. Let's return to live play now. Playing now from the fairway bunker.
That dog will hunt.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. Okay, let's head to the next. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's well holed. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. Let's recap his 4th shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Rich, there's a lot to like about Justin Thomas, isn't there? He's short in stature and not a big build, but a really pound-for-pound great player.
He's learned a lot on how to play the game over the first few years on tour. He always tried to hit it as hard as he could. Now he's developed another game within a game. He's starting to hit these shorter shots with lots of feel, lots of touch. Right now, Justin Thomas is one of the most complete players in the game.
He's also got a wonderful attitude out there. He takes the good with the bad, but when he's in contention, it just seems to bring out the best in him, doesn't it?
He's got a killer instinct about him, and when he gets around the lead, he doesn't let it go easily. He sticks around. He may not win all the time, but I tell you, he's going to make you earn that victory if he doesn't get there first.
Wow, that's misjudged. Oh, just missed.
And that should secure the par. Well done.
It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here.
Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
3 down, 9 to go. This player is going to have to start taking some chances if he wants to win this tournament.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago. Lining up for his 3rd now. And back to the course with the live action. Oh my God, Rich. I don't even know who this player is. Look at this performance.
Love stories like this. Let's hope they can handle the pressure and carry this home to victory by week's end.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This putt coming up is for birdie. This one's looking good. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. And he'll move into the top 10. He's currently tied for 6th. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Sitting at -1. Currently tied for 6th. Going with a 3-wood here. Well, this should be unpredictable. Bit disappointing, that one. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland. This is their 5th shot. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
A bit short with that effort.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
That should find the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Great looking shot this. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A chance for the top 10 here if you can make this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Now 4 back after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 14th. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. This would be a good putt to hole. It'd help move you into the top 10. Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining. Yep, you'll take that. Let's head over to the 15th hole, shall we? Even for the day. Oh, that one just missed the hole. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. That's heading for the fairway. From around 180 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. Going with the 5-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
I think this is about a 24-foot putt from my guess.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
That will drive you bats.
And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Opting for the 3-wood. Left yourself an opportunity. And this effort by Justin Thomas just a short while ago. Lining up for his second. Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Oh, great swing there. Let's head to the last hole for this wonderful highlight. Well, Cameron Champ, he went after it here, didn't he?
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Playing from around 230 yards. The interesting choice of the driver here. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, well, that was the number, no doubt about that. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Rich, we didn't get the ultimate Cinderella story outcome that we wanted, but how much confidence is this player going to have after that performance?
Well, they got themselves in contention. They got a taste of what it takes to win on the PGA Tour. Didn't finish the week where they had hoped to, but I gotta say, this is a lot better than I think they possibly even expected to finish.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. We're at the Transatlantic Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company, and I'm alongside Rich Beam in the booth. Rich, let's get stuck into it. What's this opening hole like?
Opening tee shot here at the links at Royal Atlantic is a good one. 438 yards from the back, it's par 4. Players are going to take long iron or fairway wood and try and keep it down the left-hand side as best they can. Second shot is going to be up and over a ravine, and you can see here an hourglass-shaped green. This is a very difficult second shot. Depends on the left-hand side. You better be wary of what's to the left of it. No good.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Good looking shot this. Second shot here on the first. Opting for the 9-iron. That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's a good-looking shot there. A 7-footer right here. And in it goes for the par. He's currently tied for 5th. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's tidy. John, have you got a read on this one?
I'd say about 26 feet or so to the cup from here.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. And down it goes. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the third. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. It's just about 3 feet away.
And that puddle drop. Well done. He's currently in a share of 6th.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Even for the day. Tied for 6th position. That's the right option. Put it back in play. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 1 stroke off the lead. Oh, well done. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Didn't quite hit it, did you?
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Solid par putt, that. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Teeing off here at the 5th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Well, that's a handy shot. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Good looking putt. Well done. He's currently tied for 7th. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, guys, it's in the first cut, and it's kind of like down into it too. So I'm going to need to do a fair bit of work to get out of here.
That's it. It's okay. Well, this is what you call an underdog. But the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Nicely holed. And for par. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. You like that, didn't you? Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Oh, absolutely flushed. We'll get a share of second if you can make this putt. That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes. It seems so in this case.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And we've arrived at a par 3. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Make this, and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well holed. Let's move on. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Second shot here on the 9th. Yeah, nicely played. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke. 7 feet to the cup. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well holed. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
From around 220 yards. 2 strokes off the lead. Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up. Headed for the green. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
All good putters accelerate through the ball. A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt. It was on a good line. And this putt to move into the top 5. That hole's done. To the top 5 he goes. Just 2 shots back after that hole. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. Going with the 5-wood. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Ooh, nice line. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. Currently at +1 for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
It's the dreaded banana slice.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting at 1 over for the event. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. From about 130 yards here, 4 shots behind our leader. Choosing the 9-iron here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Looks like about 22 feet to the hole.
Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently at +1 for the tournament. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. It's heading to the bunker for sure. Oh dear, that's on the beach. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Currently at +1 for the day. We have a par 3 on this one. looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Ooh, just missed that one. And the putt drops, now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
He's currently tied for 13th. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
In the position they're in, trailing, they need something special to happen. What an opportunity this hole provides.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. From about 200 yards out, just 3 back from the leader. Opting for the 5-wood. We need this one to bounce right. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this. Get excited. This could go in. Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Well, I love these holes. The short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
Needs to make a move soon. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Well, this is an important putt for the tournament here, Rich.
Certainly is. Let's watch it unfold, Luke.
This is a good chance. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's currently in a share of top spot. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead. Well, this should find the short grass. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Yep, that shot safely on the green. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Remember, putting's a finesse game. And this putters for a final score of 70. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And with that, this player will win the event. They ended up tied for first, but after a countback, they came out on top. Congratulations to them.
Absolutely. What a performance all week long. Hung tough. Love watching that guy play.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.